On this episode of Open for Business, we travel to Napanee to visit Kountry Cabinets. We'll look at their custom cabinet options and all the great home furnishings they offer. We'll talk to Scott Puckett with Edward Jones Investing about some of the best tips to get started and keep your portfolio thriving. Stefan Radulich from Feed the Hungry talks about how just $6 a month can help feed kids daily all around the globe. And Corey and Melanie join us from PulseFM to talk about the upcoming Downtown Summer Series concerts and how you can get your tickets now. Michiana, we're open for business.
Today our travels take us to the beautiful, historic downtown of Napanee, where we get to check out this incredible showroom for Kountry Cabinets. They have so much fun stuff to show us, and I cannot wait. Pretty soon we're going to be talking to Denny Miller, and he's going to be telling us all about this incredible place. I'm here with Denny Miller at Kountry Cabinets and so much more. And today we're going to be learning more about the history and these amazing cabinets. Can you tell me a little bit?
Yes, our store's been here since 2011. We've been a cabinet furniture store. But the history of the store goes back to the late 1950s, and we are the only furniture store that we know of that's built around a house.
Did people ever come by just to see the house?
Yes, it's a destination point for people that are on tour, that are touring the area. And if you can stop in Napanee, you can see the oldest jewelry store, and you can come down and see a furniture store built around a house.
Oh my goodness, well it's a whole tourist attraction here, right, in this one store. So tell me a little bit more about your cabinets. They're beautiful.
We sell the Country Wood product brand, which is made right here in Napanee. They're making right now about 6,000 cabinets a day.
A day?
A day.
That's a lot of cabinets, okay. So with that many cabinets, you guys have, I see a multitude of styles.
We have over 9 door styles and over a dozen different finishes that you can choose from.
So you guys actually make the cabinets right here?
Right here in Napanee. And with that many amount of cabinets that we build, we like to say you get the custom look without the custom price.
Ooh, okay, so this is where we should all be shopping, guys. So when somebody's wanting to, maybe they're wanting to remodel their kitchen or they're building a new home, what are some ways so they can kind of get an idea for which cabinets they want to go with?
So if you're either going to be doing your bathroom, a mudroom, or a kitchen, go onto our website, countrycabinets.com with a K,
okay,
and request an appointment. You can fill out the information. One of us will get back with you. We're right now running about a week to 2 weeks out on making those appointments.
Oh, wow.
Then your cabinets will be here quicker than anybody in the industry, guaranteed.
That's incredible. Okay, guys, so get online right away and get your appointment. But how soon is the delivery time?
Delivery time is once we receive the cabinets, somebody will make a phone call to you. You'll get your cabinets within a week after they've arrived here.
That's incredible. That's really fast. And then you guys have also lots of countertop options as well.
Yes.
People to choose from. Can you tell me some about that?
We have quartz, we have Corian, and we also have laminate. So depending on your budget, we got something to fill your needs.
Wow. So when they're designing and coming up with the kitchen they want, you guys even help them in that consultation to meet their price budget and the look they're going for too.
That's correct. One of our designers likes to say she likes to make their dreams come true or make their house a home.
Well, I feel like my dreams are already coming true over here.
Great.
Do you mind telling me about that and so much more?
Well, the so much more part is you can't just sell cabinetry. We sell Amish-made furniture, a lot of solid wood, high quality, one-of-a-kind heirloom products throughout the store. Then we're selling soft goods, which is sofas, chairs, and if you've shopped for that lately, it's hard to find, but when you come to our store, we have some stuff that you can take home with you today.
That is unheard of these days.
It is.
Wow. Well, do you mind showing me around?
I don't mind at all.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this table is absolutely incredible.
This is one of the many solid wood pieces of furniture that we sell that is made in the state of Indiana, and we do get some from Ohio, along with leather furniture, recliners, and different chairs and ottomans that we sell here at Kountry Cabinets and Home Furnishings.
Oh my goodness, You guys have a very large array of furniture I'm seeing. Do people ever get overwhelmed on what to pick or what to go with when they come in?
They do, but we have trained staff that can walk you through the process of picking out leather, floral patterns, or even just a solid color that you may want on your piece of furniture.
So if you feel overwhelmed and you don't want to decorate, this is the place to come. You've got the people to help, the decorating staff, right?
That's right here at Kountry Cabinets and Home Furnishings.
And then as far as these seem like heirloom pieces. This is not something I see in stores every day.
That is correct. Made right here in the USA. It's family heirloom quality furniture.
And then I also noticed you guys have incredible art pieces and unique things like that, all within this one shop.
A lot of home decor.
Yeah, do you mind showing us some more of it?
Let's go look.
All right, I think you guys are gonna love it. My goodness, this art is truly incredible.
You know, we carry a lot of different wall art, lamps, and even have different little things just to make your home different when it comes to home decor.
So some unique pieces. I saw some woodworking stuff over here. What's that about?
We have handcrafted wood toys.
No way, that is unheard of these days.
Yeah, locally made.
Locally made?
And along with some of our art that's here that's made by local Napanee artists.
Wow, so you guys not only have this amazing showroom with all this incredible stuff, but you actually, I feel like you put a lot of attention into the locally crafted products of this great area.
Yeah, and with the designers, we have the detail that they go into to setting our rooms and our display up puts us above the rest.
It truly does. As I'm looking around, I just want to stay and shop all day long.
You're welcome to.
Thank you.
We do take credit cards.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so if people wanted to come and shop your store, how are some ways they can find you?
The easiest would be we are 1 block west on US 6 in downtown historic Napanee. You can call us 574-773-9277, or the easiest, locate us on the web at countrycabinets.com, and it's country with a K.
Well, I am so excited. I hope you guys take some time to come check it out. Thank you so much for giving me the tour. This place is absolutely incredible. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
We know you're working daily to make healthy choices for your life and the life of your loved ones. MHC Life is here to help you with those choices by offering supplements and materials that maximize your health and total well-being. The Super Heart Pack from Making Healthy Choices is an excellent way to boost your immunity, combat fatigue, and provide overall maximum heart health and well-being. Order today for $49.95 and save $39. Visit MHCLife.com or call 1-800-965-2345.
Hi, today I'm here with Scott Puckett. He is a financial investor at Edward Jones here in Goshen, and I'm really excited to learn more about how to invest. Could you please share with me some of your insights?
Sure. Well, one of the things that you want to start with as an investor, a lot of people don't know a lot about investing, is first of all, learn some of the basics about investing. One of the first steps that we take as a new client would be actually creating a plan and understanding what is your goal. So there are many goals out there, and how are we going to approach that goal? One goal that even young people start to work on with their parents is creating a simple budget. So if you've got a paper route and you're making $100 a week, how are you going to spend that money? Well, it just gets bigger as you become an adult, and even as you approach retirement. How much income do you have coming in, and how much are you going to need? And that's where I come in. I can help fix up the client with the right investments, help them come up with the goals, and we go on from there.
So markets have been a little up and down lately. Do you have any advice for that or things we should be thinking about?
Well, people have emotional responses to markets moving. They love it when markets are marching up, but when they come down, even recently, we've seen about a 10% market correction. People have a negative response to that. They don't like to open up their statements and see a smaller number. But the reality is that markets have 10% pullbacks on a yearly basis. So it's a very common thing, and people should not be worried about that. As a matter of fact, when markets pull back, as you've probably heard, it's a good time to put more money into the market. At the very least, don't let it scare you into making a mistake with your portfolio.
So you're a good guy to have on anyone's team to make sure that they're staying in the right direction with their investments, not getting scared, and having an expert like you would be wildly helpful.
I think a veteran is going to keep a person cool and making the right types of decisions and avoiding mistakes. Some of quality investing is just avoiding mistakes.
So if we wanted to share with the viewers some of the best things for them to invest in, what should they be owning?
Quality investing really has to do with putting together a balanced portfolio that matches the person's risk tolerance and the person's goals. So for example, if you are 25 years old and a new investor, you have 40 years of investing before you need that money. So you can afford to take a little more risk than someone who might be 62 years old and right at the brink of wanting to retire. That person might not be taking as much risk. So the goals are all different according to their risk tolerance, their goals, what kind of balance they want. So the answer to your question in terms of investments, it really depends on each person.
So I was just learning that you guys have been around for 100 years. It's your anniversary. What are some of the things that made Edward Jones so successful in the last 100 years?
Edward Jones started 100 years ago, and really in the last 40 years, it has exploded. And one of the reasons why, maybe you've heard the term that owners behave differently than employees. We started to become a limited partnership about 40, 50 years ago. And at that time, more people like myself became partners in the organization. I think that's been a real turning point, and we've gone from having 1,000 financial advisors to nearly 20,000 advisors in Canada and the United States.
Wow, that's a lot.
And, I think we just have some quality people. We all run our own offices as if they are our own business. And our staff, our branch office administrators are outstanding. So the model that we have of one financial advisor and one branch office administrator provides a model where we're out in the community. Instead of being in one high-rise downtown, we're in the community, right in the neighborhoods where our clients are.
We were talking earlier about the rules of the road. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
There are certain rules that help give us a higher percentage of success if we engage in these rules. And here's 4 rules that I talk about with my client. Number 1, let's buy quality investments. You know, how often does someone come in and say, hey, my nephew in Colorado told me about this slam bam biotech stock in Colorado that I need to put my money into, and that's going to be a great thing. And it turns out to be not so great. It's better to buy some tried and true stocks, mutual funds, ETFs, things like that. So number 1, buy quality. Number 2 is balance your portfolio. Some people who are younger might want 100% of their portfolio in stocks or mutual funds with stocks in them. Whereby another person who is 75 years old may have a higher concentration of bonds because they want to be more moderate to conservative. Number 3 would be diversify. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to have a number of different quality investments because different investments have different ebbs and flows. So if you have a variety of investments, it's going to give you a better performing portfolio over time. And number 4, I would say having a mindset where you are a long-term investor and not a short-term investor. Sometimes people will buy an investment and come back 3 months later and say, hey, this investment has not done anything for me. It's like, well, that's because the market has gone through a down cycle and you simply have to wait for the market to recover. Over time, like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, quality investments will do what they're intended to do, but over short periods of time, markets are very irrational. Long term, they're perfectly rational.
So what are some of the big life events people are looking at or things coming up that they might want to consult with you about to make sure they stay on their targets?
Most people, at least 80% of the people that walk through the door, want help with retirement. Retirement is the biggest goal. You know, you can go out there and buy a house or a car, and you can borrow money to do that, right? But you can't borrow money to retire. So you have to save up in order to be retired. And a lot of people will complain that, hey, this Social Security I'm getting is not enough to be retired. Well, it was never intended to be everything you need. So you need to be taking a look at how much you need to put away, given a certain amount of growth along the way, to see what kind of nest egg you will have at retirement. So a good financial advisor is going to take a person through the years and help create those goals and get that person to their destination.
So if somebody is looking into this and they're wanting to plan better, what are some good ways for them to get in touch with you, talk to you, and get the process starting to make sure that they're in the right place?
I'd say the best way is just to give my office a call. They can reach me at 574-875-0828, or they can find me online. Just look at Edward Jones, Scott Puckett.
Scott, it was so nice meeting you today, and I learned so much about investing, and I hope you guys get a chance to give him a call and make sure that you have the future in line that you want.
With your help, Spread the Word has sent thousands of gospels around the globe so that people can know God and are receiving the motivation they need through the Scripture in their hands. Together, we are building dreams, greatness, and a future. More people are waiting to get their very own gospel. Your gift of $5, $20, or $100 will help us spread the light. Help us spread the word.
I'm Carla Lynn, and welcome back to Open for Business. Today we're standing outside of Feed the Hungry warehouse, where we're going to be finding out how people all over the world are being fed from right here in South Bend, Indiana. Let's go check it out. Come on. We are inside the warehouse, and I am with the president, Stefan, and I'm really curious to hear more about what's happening.
Yeah, well, Feed the Hungry is essentially that, feeding the hungry. We started in 1987 as an outreach to help people in time of emergency, disasters, and crisis. Hurricanes, floods, displacement situations because of war, earthquakes, whatever it may be. And for the last almost 35 years now, we've delivered over $190 million worth of food and aid supplies to 92 nations around the world.
That's pretty incredible. Well, I'm seeing tons of food around. Can you tell me a little bit more about where it gets sent and where?
I'll tell you about where it gets sent and, what kind of food. Yeah,
okay,
so actually let's go take a look at what we've got.
Perfect.
Oh, Carla, we've got a lot of products that are used here in the United States. There's some great donations from Kellogg's, snack foods, cereals. Over here, we've got a whole bunch of pasta sauce that marries up well to tons and tons of pasta that we send out. Different kinds of soup mixes. Really, these products are meant for a U.S. retail consumer. So far this year, over 17 million pounds of food has been distributed in the United States, and we're finishing 2021 strong. Again, overseas, we more tend to focus on the rice and the corn and the beans and different kinds of basic food commodities that are used worldwide.
So what would a meal overseas look like?
Well, this is a sample here of something specifically that is used for undernourished and malnourished children. This is the main product that we send internationally to 24 nations, and it's fortified with 21 micronutrients, vitamins and minerals.
So what I'm really curious about is what it tastes like. Do you like the flavor?
Oh yeah, no, it tastes great. A lot of places just cook it as is,
Okay.
like a rice casserole is what it's called. One of the most creative ways we've seen it used is in the Philippines. They've taken this and they've run it through a little electric mill, little grinding mill 3 times, and then they will bake cookies with it as well. And so when we ask the kids in the Philippines, what's your favorite rice dish? And they say, oh, we love the cookies, of course.
So
they'll add a little
cookies.
cocoa in there. Or
Cookies in this bag.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Super high protein, high powered nutritional cookies. And what this does is This food really is a little key that opens up great big doors in the lives of orphaned and vulnerable kids. So when a school is offering a lunch program with this product, all of a sudden those kids flock to those schools, and the children get to live a fuller life. They get to live like kids ought to live, and they're learning their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s, and
You're building confidence.
yes,
And they're able to eat.
and capability. And so this meal, we'll see that a school enrollment will increase and skyrocket attendance. Today, over 380,000 children in 24 nations around the world are getting meals like this on a day-by-day basis. That's giving them good physical nutrition, and it's giving them the opportunity to have a building block in their life to become whatever they want to be in the future.
So this bag is literally changing lives. And I mean, there's even cookies in here, which I find absolutely incredible. You guys are amazing. I mean, from feeding kids globally and
To feeding people here in the U.S.
to the U.S. and homeless shelters and everything, all of these amazing companies that donate and help you guys create this. It's actually mind-blowing to be here. So if somebody wanted to help, how would they go about doing that?
The best way is to go to our website, feedthehungry.org. If you want to help internationally, $6 feeds a child for a month.
That's
and
amazing.
that food is a little key that swings open great big doors of opportunity and development in those children's lives.
So we can just go to the website and donate $6 a month and start changing lives.
Absolutely.
Wow, that seems pretty doable to me. Thank you so much for taking the time to show me all of this. And I'm sure everyone out there is super excited to be joining the efforts to help kids have truly amazing lives. It's amazing to me how much food goes out of this place. It feeds people around the world and even within the United States, making such a big impact. Thank you to Stefan for showing us around and to all the people that help make this possible. And if you guys want to join in on helping, for only $6 a month, you can feed a child and give them education and so much more. So go check out feedthehungry.org.
Hi, it's Corey and Melanie from PulseFM Positive Hits. And Melanie, once again, we've got more great summer activities for the listener.
Oh my goodness, we do. Coming up this summer, we are going to be at the Morris Performing Arts Center, which is incredible. If you have never been to the Morris Performing Arts Center, you have to go. 100 years. I can remember the very first event that I ever went to at the Morris Performing Arts Center. The facility is stunning.
What was the first event?
The first event that I went to was when I was walking through cancer, honestly. My husband bought tickets for the 5 of us, him and I and our 3 children, and we went to the Morris Performing Arts Center and we saw Shania Twain. My hair was it was this long. I was going through my final radiation treatments. It was a Mother's Day gift. Okay, absolutely incredible. The facility is just stunningly beautiful. So we're going to be there again this year. We have 2 concerts for you coming up, and if you have never been to the Morris, just go. If this would be your first Christian concert, go. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be food trucks out and about. There is the gorgeous fountain that's in front of the Morris Performing Arts Center. I mean, there is just so much for you to take in. It's downtown South Bend, so you can go for a walk, come on back, grab your favorite food, your favorite snacks, walk into the Morris, artist merchandise all set up, all kinds of great things for you to be able to do when you come to one of the Christian concerts. And let me tell you, this is totally family friendly, so you want to bring your kids, okay? have your kids bring their friends. You bring another couple with you if you want to. Make it a date night. This is the concerts that you want to go to.
Yeah, this started as an event in the backyard at our broadcast facility. Then we moved over to a hockey arena, and now we're in the best facility in South Bend, Indiana. I went down to the kickoff of the 100th year celebration too, and you're absolutely right. The venue is the best in town. And so we'll start off our summer May 13th with Switchfoot and Colton Dixon. Colton Dixon, you might remember from American Idol. He has performed at our previous festivals here in South Bend, Switchfoot as well. And they are this iconic band that's been around what feels like forever, but they kind of got into our ear space in the early 2000s. And in my ears, they've stayed there forever. They're so great. They're so energetic. And just like you said, Melanie, bring the kids, bring the family, bring your grandmother. We'll save her a seat as well. So that's May 13th. That's a Friday night in downtown South Bend. That's not just one show, but there's another show as well.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so for King and Country, special guest CeCe Winans. I remember the first time I met for King and Country, and they are the most genuine, amazing people just to talk to, Joel and Luke. You get them on a stage and their performance is like something I have never seen before. You are in for the greatest show that you've ever seen, the greatest message that you have ever seen. They're incredible. So I've seen them many times. CeCe Winans, I have not seen. What I have read about CeCe Winans, I cannot wait to see her perform. I have read through reviews about CeCe when you're at a concert is that she is doing a concert for one-on-one. But you are all invited to this amazing worship experience. So, June 10th is for King and Country, along with special guest CeCe Winans.
2 shows to choose from this summer, and you can get your tickets online at morriscenter.org. That's the only place that you want to get your tickets online. Be careful about that. Things are happening in this world on the internet that you need to be aware of. So, morriscenter.org, or go in person down to the box office, the ticket office at the Morris Performing Arts Center, downtown South Bend. Love to see you at a show. Love to see you at both shows. Switchfoot in May, for King and Country in June. It's going to be a great show. All the details you need you can find at PulseFM.com. That's PulseFM.com.
Coming to the Morris Performing Arts Center in South Bend, Pulse FM's Downtown Summer Series. Friday, May 13th, it's Switchfoot with special guest Colton Dixon. Friday, June 10th, it's for King and Country with special guest CeCe Winans. Tickets are on sale now, online at morriscenter.org, in person at the Morris box office, or call 235-9190. Pulse FM's Downtown Summer Series. We'll see you this summer.
If your business would like to be featured on an upcoming episode, email us at openforbusiness@WHME-TV46.com.
You can change your life now with Mineral Concentrate, a rich fulvic acid supplement loaded with electrolytes to help your body improve focus, reduce inflammation, and provide you with the energy necessary for every activity. The right choice is Mineral Concentrate. Start making healthy choices now. 1-800-965-2345 or order online at MHCLife.com.